Okay, we've talked before in past tips of the week about the importance of shooting a properly spined arrow. It's my consensus, and when I set somebody up, I want people to shoot at least 6 grains of arrow weight per pound of bow. So what we're going to do today, with the help of Velocitip, we're going to demonstrate the importance of shooting the correct spined arrow. The first arrow we're going to shoot is going to be a 340 spine shaft, and then we're going to shoot a 400 spine shaft for those people that like to get all the speed they can. And then we're going to see which arrow performs more proficiently and efficiently by the aid of the Velocitip. Dave, if you will, the 340 first. All right, Dave shot 3 arrows with the 340 spine. Now, because the Velocitip has a storage capacity, we don't have to go in there and enter those 3 shots right away. So what we're going to do now is shoot the 400 spine, and then when he fires 3 shots, we're going to go in there and put the Velocitip in there, and we're going to capture those shots. And then we'll get back, we'll analyze the data, and see what we got. Okay, when you fire your 3 shots and then you put the tip in the docking station right there, you slide this tip into the docking station just like we talked about, seat it down. There's only 2 key pieces of information that you have to put in. One of them is the arrow weight in grains, and in this particular case, the first arrow we shot, the 340 spine, weighed 378 grains. Then the other key piece of information is the distance that you shoot, and in this case it is 20 yards. So, as we go through the information, is launch speed is 305 feet per second. Impact speed is 294 feet per second. The kinetic energy at launch is 78.3. At impact it is 72.5. And it retained 92.5 of the arrow and bow efficiency. So judging from this information, we have a pretty well tuned bow. Now we're going to go in and we're going to check our 400 spine, the spine that everybody wants to get speed with. Same information, we put in what the arrow weighs in grains, and then we put how the arrow's been shot, and that's 20 yards. The 400 grain was 335 grains. We shot it at 20 yards. Launch speed was 312. Impact was 293 feet per second. Kinetic energy was 72.5. At impact it was 63.9. And it only retained 88.1% of the bow efficiency. So you can see, shooting a heavier grain, you may give up a little bit of speed, but you gain efficiency and you maintain your kinetic energy throughout the shot. So it's your choice. Shoot speed, or shoot a little bit stiffer shaft and get more reliability out of your equipment. All right, when you get your shot data, one of the final reports that it prints out is a trajectory report. This is 0, and it shows you the flight of the arrow until impact at 20 yards. So if you come back up here at 10 yards, and this is measured in inches, at 10 yards, your bow is going to be shooting right at 2 inches high at 10 yards. So it gives you the trajectory path of your arrow from 0 to 20. Now if you enter the information out farther, then it'll give you a lot higher trajectory path until impact. Good piece of information to have. I'm Dave Leining. We'll have you pumping blood. That's your archery tip of the week.